If you're looking for the best nylon string guitars, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Yamaha C4011 classical guitar. The Yamaha C40 has been an extremely popular beginner/student guitar for decades. It has the main characteristics of a classical guitar, including the nut width, scale length, and string height. The Yamaha C40 is the perennial beginner classical guitar. It continues to be highly rated by students and their parents for its good tone and comfortable playability. They are also often bought because of recommendations from teachers who for years have had good stories to tell about the instrument. Even those who have more expensive instruments have a C40 in their collection, either as their first guitar or as a grab-and-go alternative. Longevity is another common reason why the C40 remains as one of the most universally recommended beginner guitar. The Yamaha C40 that I used back when I was enrolled to classical guitar studies, it is still playable after many years of use. Much like others in this price range, there are a few reports of string setup-related issues like fret buzz and high action. There are also a few complaints regarding cosmetic blemishes and fretwork. Whether you specifically want to learn classical guitar, or you simply want to learn guitar in general, you can't go far wrong with the world's most popular entry-level nylon string guitar, the Yamaha C40. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Cordoba CIM Classical Acoustic Nylon String Guitar. The CIM is Cordoba's entry-level classical guitar, meant for beginners. It follows standard build for classical guitar, with lemonade spruce top and mahogany for the back and sides. The same can be also said about its specs, with a 25.6 scale length and 2.4 nut width. More importantly, it offers Cordoba's renowned build quality at a more affordable price, in direct competition to popular beginner guitars. Owners describe this as a good beginner guitar, good enough sound for the ears of beginners, and more importantly, good playability. There are also many who are satisfied with its build quality given its price. The finish and aesthetics of this guitar also gets commendations. There are a few reports of tuning-related issues. Some recommend immediately changing the strings for better results. With Cordoba's reputation for quality nylon string guitars, the CIM is a good beginner classical guitar to consider. The number 3 position is held by Cordoba C5 Classical Acoustic Nylon String Guitar. The C5 is one of Cordoba's top-selling nylon string guitars, and rightly so given its impressive specs for the price and slightly modified classical body design. Its main draw is its solid cedar top, which works well with slightly bigger body and smaller sound hole, which give it good projection and clarity. This particular model is a step-up model compared to the C3M, which was previously featured in this guide. The price of this guitar is still accessible for students, and this affordability combined with good specs makes it very appealing for experienced guitarists and teachers who recommend it as a great starting guitar or couch guitar. Market sentiment is mostly positive concerning tone, some even comparing its sound to more expensive classical guitars. It also gets a lot of thumbs up for its sustain. There are a few older reviews that report minor aesthetic and fretwork issues. Thankfully, these are mostly from older reviews. If you're looking for a premium-looking and feeling nylon string guitar in the sub-$400 price range, then this is your best bet. Next at number 4, we have Yamaha CG122MCH Nylon String Flamenco Guitar. The Yamaha CG122MCH is described as a nylon string guitar for flamenco-style playing. As such, it has a lower string action setup that's essential for the rapid strumming and melodic runs used in flamenco. This lowered action also adds a bit of string buzz that gives the guitar the expected growl needed in flamenco-style playing. For the price, this flamenco guitar comes with a solid spruce top, paired with cypress for the back and sides. The neck is crafted from NATO and topped by a rosewood fingerboard. It's no secret that flamenco-style guitars are well loved for their playability, and this is reflected in reviews. There are also plenty of positive comments regarding its tone, which many consider to be better than what they expect in its price range. Overall, build quality also gets mentioned often. One downside of a flamenco guitar's low action is that it affects tone in a way that may not appeal to those who are used to clean and full-sounding traditional classical guitars. If you're looking for a budget-friendly flamenco guitar with solid spruce top, then definitely check out the Yamaha C122MCH. The number 5 position is held by Kremona's 6-string acoustic guitar. Kremona began life in 1924, founded by Dimitar Georgiev, a gunsmith turned luthier after his apprenticeship at Markneukirchen, Germany. Handcrafted guitars like this are usually not associated with affordability and demand prices above the $1,000 mark. The Soloist S65C is handcrafted in Bulgaria by Kremona at a student-friendly price. With its lively and open tone, owners of the Kremona Soloist S65C are pleased with what they got considering the price. Some even compare it favorably over more expensive instruments in their collection, and hail it as a great bassline nylon string guitar to develop preferences for tone and feel. The neck shape is said to be a hit or miss depending on the player. This can be a problem especially when buying online and are unsure whether the neck profile will feel comfortable. Forum users suggest trying one out first wherever possible. Heritage, handcrafted quality, and value are tough to find, as you'd have to choose one or two qualities in a guitar. The Soloist S65C is a great pick whether you're starting or want a backup guitar for your collection. It is also a great starting point for finding out your preference in construction, tone, and feel before moving on to guitars costing several times as much. The number 6 position is dominated by Taylor Academy 12N. As the name implies, the Taylor Academy 12N is a nylon string guitar meant for students. It strays away from traditional classical design. Rather, it goes with Taylor's distinct build, having a grand concert body with a beveled armrest and a narrower neck that makes it more comfortable for those who are used to acoustic electric and steel string acoustic guitars. It has a solid spruce top paired with layered sapel for the back and sides. The neck is crafted from mahogany and is topped by a 17-fret ebony fingerboard. The neck doesn't follow traditional specs, with its narrower 1.875 nut width and 25.5 scale length. Finally, it features modern tusk nut and saddle. Easy playability is the main reason why many rate the Taylor Academy 12N highly. Some even describe it as a good crossover nylon string guitar, the electric guitar player's classical guitar. Many appreciate its narrow neck and the beveled armrest that makes playing this guitar very comfortable. It also gets commended often for its good tone, to the point that some users have made this their beater guitar at home, even when they have more expensive guitars lying around. Interestingly, while this guitar is marketed for students, there are plenty of experienced guitarists who gave their thumbs up. It also helps that it looks premium and well built, especially with its slotted headstock design. Entry level for Taylor can be beyond the budget for some guitarists. This is not recommended for those who prefer traditional instrument. If you're looking for a premium and easy to play crossover nylon string guitar, then check out the Taylor Academy 12N. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Cordoba Guitars 6-string acoustic electric guitar. The Cordoba GK Studio is an acoustic electric nylon string guitar designed with flamenco style playing in mind. It comes equipped with the Fishman Presses Blend electronics, which combines both an internal mic and a piezo pickup in one system. The guitar's mahogany neck has a slightly thinner nut width and scale length, which together with low action makes for a very comfortable playing feel that's ideal for flamenco style playing. But this does not stop guitarists from using this for other styles of music. The guitar's top is crafted from solid European spruce with Spanish-style fan bracing. The back and sides for the GK Studio model is crafted from cypress, which is traditionally preferred by flamenco players. Tones seem to be the main reason why users are rating this guitar highly. They are impressed at how good the guitar sounds acoustically, and when plugged into a PA system. Speaking of plugging in, the built-in Fishman Presses system is well received along with its overall build quality. Reliability also comes up often, with some users reporting many years of use without any issues. While most are happy with its tone, there are some who feel that the sound is a bit tinny, but this may be more of a preference to classical guitar sound over flamenco. The Cordoba GK Studio is a good stage-ready entryway into the world of flamenco-style music. The number 8 position is held by Cordoba Guitars GK Studio Negra Cutaway Flamenco Acoustic Electric Nylon String Guitar. The Cordoba GK Studio Negra is another flamenco-style nylon string guitar with a soft cutaway and built-in Fishman Presses Blend electronics. It is essentially an acoustic electric guitar for flamenco, with thinner nut, reduced scale length, and lower action, all of which contribute to making the instrument viable for flamenco playing techniques. It sports a solid European spruce top supported by Spanish-style fan bracing along, and what separates it from the studio version is the use of rosewood for the back and sides. While this guitar is said to be designed for flamenco, there are many guitarists who have put this guitar to good use in other styles, including jazz, blues, folk, pop, and even classical. The sound it produces is well loved, be it when unplugged or when plugged in. American songwriter reviewer Jake Kelly is just as impressed, stating that just about anything played fingerstyle on this guitar sounds classy and elegant. There are also plenty of positive remarks regarding its build quality. Aside from this being a non-traditional classical guitar, there aren't any notable complaints about its design and performance. The Cordoba GK Studio Negro is a stage-ready acoustic electric nylon string guitar for fans of flamenco, and even for use with other styles of music. Next at number 9, we have Taylor Academy Series Academy 12N Nylon String Grand Concert Acoustic Guitar. It is hard to find a better nylon string guitar than the Taylor Academy Series. This grand concert guitar sounds like it would be huge, but it's actually the smallest full-scale guitar. This is a better size for many beginners than a full-size nylon string guitar. The neck is also slightly smaller than a 2-wide classic guitar, measuring about 1/7/8 inch. This guitar is built with a spruce body with a mahogany neck finish with African ebony fingerboard. The size, shape, and material of this guitar gives it a very responsive sound. You would expect a Taylor guitar to be extremely high quality and playable. The Academy series is aimed at beginner and intermediate players and giving them great instrument options to support their development. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Yamaha CG122MCH solid cedar top classical guitar. The Yamaha CG122MCH is our pick for best budget nylon string guitar. It is a true classical guitar with a price that is far below its quality. The red cedar top is the same as you will find on many more expensive instruments, while the 3-ply laminate neck is strong and resists warping. As a true beginner instrument, the CG122 has very low string action, which is much easier to learn with. Yamaha has been making nylon string guitars for decades, and much of the technology and quality they have learned during that time has been used to bring this great sound, budget-friendly classical guitar option to you. That's all for today. We upload music, product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.